Alright, let's get Friday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Bedazzle the Defense. It's white to move. Get the video pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Alright, my initial instinct was just that I could push the pawn. Because if the bishop takes, that queen would checkmate. But that seemed way too easy, so I'm thinking maybe the bishop can go here, and black is like stalemated. Because I can't queen, or it's a stalemate. The bishop's pinned and the king can't move. So here, can I promote to something that is not a queen? Like a bishop or something? So here. Yeah, I can't take the bishop either because then it's just a draw. Because I lose my pawn. So if I promote to a bishop, I'm threatening checkmate. So the bishop would have to move, which would give the king room to move. But then I feel like this is checkmate no matter what. I think that just works. I think I just promote to a bishop. Let me think about this one more time. Alright, so here, it's got to be this. This is the only move that saves the game. And then I go here and promote to a bishop. And then black absolutely has to move the bishop. But on the next move, I can give a check with my bishop. King is going to be forced here, and then I just go here. And that's mate. No matter... Oh, no, the king has this square. Oh, it doesn't work. I really thought that was going to work. Alright, what else can I... It's got to be this, and I promote to something weird. I think that's got to be what's happening in the puzzle. I'm pretty stuck on that right now. A bishop or a knight. I can't like promote to a queen or a rook because then the bishop's pinned, and it's a stalemate. So I don't see how a knight would work. Maybe it would. Wait, here. So a knight threatens the same checkmate. The bishop has to move. But it feels like the bishop can like stay on this diagonal. Like I would need to get a knight to here. And it feels like the bishop could just like stay on the diagonal to protect it. So is this the right idea? If it's not, I have no idea what's going on. Okay. And now I promote to something weird. And it's either a bishop or a knight. And I don't know what it is. So this bishop can just save the... Like, this is so close to working. But the king has this escape square. So I'm really thinking bishop. The bishop moves. Check. Or can I box the king in first? Yeah, that works. That works fine. Yeah, if I make a bishop, the bishop moves, and then I just go here, and the king has absolutely no moves, and it's stuck. And all of my pieces are on dark squares, and they only have a light squared bishop. That's it. Let me just think about it one more time, but I'm almost positive that's it. So make a bishop. It doesn't matter what black does because this bishop is just on the wrong color. So on the next move, the king can't move. The bishop has to move because that's the only piece that can move, and then I just go here. And I take away the final square, and the bishop can still move, so it's not stalemate, and the bishop isn't attacking any of my pieces, so this works. Here, bishop. Here first. Bishop can move wherever it wants, and this is mate. Spicy little pause, dude. Spicy little pause. Let's run that back one time. Alright, so when I first looked at this puzzle, I was like, this is easy. I just push the pawn twice, and the bishop can't do anything about it. What the bishop can do is go here. And that creates a problem, and it's the only way to save the game for black because I can't take the bishop, or else the king just takes whatever I make here, and I just have a knight, and that's a stalemate. And if I go make a queen, then the bishop's pinned, and the king can't move, so nothing can move, and that's also a stalemate. So I can't do that, but the promotion just looked too good not to do. I knew the bishop was going to go here, and then I had to figure out what to promote to that would make sense. I can't promote to a rook or it's a stalemate. I can't promote to a queen or it's a stalemate. So it must have been a knight or a bishop. And then I noticed that a bishop looked really good. I thought I could drop my bishop back here, check the king. Well, after I make the bishop's going to have to move out of the way. So the king will have this square, but I thought check here, king there, and then I can have my knight in, but the king's escaping. So the point in the puzzle is to make the bishop. The bishop's going to move out of the way, and I make this move first. And then all of my pieces are on dark squares. Black only has a light squared bishop, and this takes away the final square for the king. So the only thing black can do at this point is just move the bishop around, but the bishop can't do anything because all my pieces are on dark squares, and I just give a checkmate with this piece. That's the pause, baby. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.